I'm going to use my adjusted close price. So let me first create a new tab. So again, I'll right click on any of the tabs and I will insert sheet. Okay. And here I can rename it stock returns. Okay. And the only thing I'm interested in here is my adjusted close for Apple and my dates. Okay, so I can select and copy both of them at the same time by highlighting one and then one column and then pressing a command or control key and holding it to select both of these, and then just right click to copy, or you can do command C or control C and just paste, control V. Okay, so it's control V or command V, or it's the same if you just pick your first column, right click and click paste. Okay, so this would be my Apple price. All right, and then we want to have that close price. And then I'm gonna take my S&P 500 price. And I do want you to first copy both columns. We're going to delete that because we don't need two date columns. I just want you to make sure that those dates are aligned. So that both of these time series are represent the exact same close date. Okay, so S&P 500 close price. Okay, so we'll just leave this as is. When you submit the Excel file to me, I want to see all three of these tabs. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to calculate Apple return. And remember the formula for Apple return. Price 1 minus price 0 divided by price 0. Alternatively, it's the same formula for if I divide price 1 by price 2 by price 0 and subtract 1. It's the exact same formula. It's the exact same result. Try it out for yourself. Right? Okay, so this is my Apple return. Again, it's going to be your ending price divided by beginning price minus 1. All alternatively, ending price minus beginning price divided by the beginning price. Okay? Now, why did I do that in the second row? Why did I calculate this? If I copy my formula and paste it here, I get an error message. Why is that? This is because my price at time 0, which would be December 2014, cannot be used to calculate the return at this time, right? Because I don't have a price at time -1. So this would be my beginning, and I'll just leave this blank. The beauty of Excel, and why I want you guys, it's so important to me that you guys practice this and get some experience with it, is once you do this, you don't have to type in another formula. As long as you know this is correct, you can just scroll to the right bottom corner and double click, and it will scroll all the way down until the last time point. Okay? Now, another beauty of this, I can drag this to the right, and this will calculate my S&P 500 returns for each of these times, right? Just make sure your formula is correct. You want to calculate these prices, these returns using prices just like you would on a piece of paper. Price at time 1 minus price at time 0 divided by price at time 0. Okay? So here, I don't have a return at time 0, right? And then this would be S&P 500 return. And now I'm ready to plot it. The easiest way to plot your returns is to highlight all of your time series. So again, what did I do? I held that Control or Command button, depending on whether you're using a Mac or a PC, and selected each of these. Okay, so then I'm going to go to the Insert tab, and I want to pick a line graph. So I'm going to do a 2D line. And you can pick different formats of these lines as long as they look legible. This one doesn't look very legible. Let's expand this chart. Even here it doesn't look very legible, so I'm not going to use this. So I want you guys to use a chart that will just have, will make sense and will look professional and legible, so it doesn't look too busy. All right? Okay. So now that I have my chart, we don't have a lot left. We want to have chart title and chart element. So I want to have all access, you guys to have all access titles. So you can go to add chart element and I'll have access titles, primary horizontal, primary vertical. On a PC, on the Microsoft computer, it's even a little easier. There's a little cross or plus sign over here in the right top corner where you have the same add chart elements options, which is really nice. So how am I going to name this? So what is my access title here? It's going to be date, right? So I'm just going to say date. It's my returns over time, right? You can see these dates, and I will make sure that this makes sense too. And this is what is on my vertical axis. What is my Y here? It's my monthly returns. Monthly returns. And my chart title will be Apple versus S&P 500 monthly returns. Okay, and so I will make this chart title a little bigger. I will make it bold just so it looks a little